What's up guys, and welcome to episode 15 of my hardcore Road to Raid series. Here you can see me just starting off getting the Elite Void armor. It was the first thing I did after the end of last week's video. As you might have imagined, after unlocking the Western Hard Diaries, this was something that was now accessible to me. It's just good future proofing basically. I think it looks way better than the Void standard armor, and it is also obviously better stats wise, and it will be useful for raids at some point. But anyway, just to get to the video, this is one of the craziest videos I think I will have ever put up. Some huge things happening this week. It feels like it's been like 3 weeks, to be honest. But anyway, let's get into it. So, first up, we've got the Kraken, we're just back there. And we've got another Trident of the Seas. I think at this point I'm going to stop showing you these Trident of the Seas. I think that might be our 5th or 6th one. You know, it's giving them one in every 200 kills so far, so we're doing quite well on those. Now, next up, you may notice I very rarely show superior kills, and the only 2 times I have shown them are for the first 2 battle staffs. So let's all see what we get here. And that's right, that is right, we got the Imbued Heart. This was huge. Obviously, you know, it being kind of the most valuable item of this drop table, most people want it, I understand that. As you may have understood from some of my other videos, I'm a bit of a mage freak, and this is just the icing on the cake. This is the best mage item I could possibly have asked for. I'm going to boost my mage plus 10 stats all the time for defensive and offensive. That's huge. And just checking the kill count here, you can see that it was 59 kills since the last battle staff drop, and it's only 132 kills to get the Imbued Heart. So honestly, I feel incredibly lucky. It was mind-blowing. So next up, we've got some clues from the Slayer that we've been doing. And this first one is Guthix page 1. That is actually a duplicate. It's the only Guthix page I've already got. So yeah, good fight. Next, we had a little Slayer task of Wyverns here, the Fossil Island ones. And I got myself a Granite Longsword, which I've not had yet. I think it actually looks really cool. And it's not too weak. The clue that we got here, this is another hard, and we got a 4th Ancient Blessing. I'm not joking, we've got 3 different blessings, but we have 4 of the Ancient Blessings, so they're a bit imbalanced. Another hard clue scroll, and it's just full rune, basically. Perfect free-to-play starter kit, really. Good alks, though. And this is a medium. We've got another Armadillo page 2. This one, we obviously completed the Armadillo page book first, and so it is a duplicate, but that's fine. And now, so we did finally, I think it's been like 40 something tasks without a Black Demon task. I've been skipping, I've been carrying on good tasks, 532 tasks, look at that, and we finally got another Black Demon task. It's been a long old road. Okay, so let's just check the kill count before we go in and see what we're going to start with. There we go, we've got 429 to start with, so add 250 to that and you've got my final kill count. I will not be killing any other demons. So yeah, here we are, we're just killing some. Obviously I've changed up my gear a bit. I'm using a mage short bow just to use some iron, well not iron, to use some rune arrows and see if the DPS is any better. It seems pretty good. But in the end I did switch back to the rune crossbow and the broad bolts because I burned through like 300k worth of rune arrows. But there you can see I did just get my 2nd light frame. So I've got 2 light frames, the ballista spring and the heavy frames so far. And this was very early on in the task. Well, no, I say very early on. This is 90 kills into the task, actually. God, it felt early. So I spent an entire day and then a little bit of the next day doing this demon task. I think it took me about 8 hours, really. They're very long. And to be honest, I didn't get another Zenite. I still haven't got a Zenite, not another one. I still haven't got another a Zenite. So yeah, we're still hunting that down. We've got to get another Black Demon task, and I will be skipping more tasks from now on. The need to grind Slayer has reduced a little bit, so we're quite good. As you can see there, we just got 93 Slayer. So that actually means that bar some other skilling, I can actually start doing the Western Diary Elites, and that's obviously going to be huge for Zora. I might as well, if it's taking me this long to get just the Ring of Suffering, I might as well get the stats to get the Western Diary Elites unlocked, so that I do have that daily revive at Zora. So that is where we're at now. We've got to do some fletching, some thieving, some agility, and then obviously kill the Thermonuclear Smoke Devil, which you can do off task for 1 kill to allow you to do the diaries, which I thought was super helpful. Because considering my luck with Black Demons, that could have been 96 Slayer before I got a Thermi task. The next thing that I decided to do was something I've been putting off for a long time, and actually I feel like I should have done it sooner. The reason I didn't do it sooner is because I was doing the Wildy Slayer, obviously, and I wanted to be able to just do really low risk tasks. Now, I tried once before and got 1 emblem, and it cost me about 750 Slayer points to get that. So I ended up going away and doing a lot of Slayer, as you probably can just tell, and I saved up, as you may have also just seen, about 1700 points. I used these points to get me all of these emblems. I'm just showing little pictures because obviously this is 24 emblems. I ended up with 25 in total, which is 1 more than I needed for the rune pouch. But yeah, so in this clip, just with a little break between them, you can see me getting 90 range there, which was very nice. That actually means that all my combat stats are now 90 plus, apart from prayer. I was really quite pleased with that. I've been working on defense for the main thing with Slayer, but I decided just to finish off 90 range there. So back to the clips. This is just to prove that, I didn't pay for my rune pouch. I didn't do anything, untoward. I genuinely went out into the wilderness for 2 days straight. Maybe a day and a half. I went into the wilderness for a day and a half and ended up getting all these emblems. So in all of this time, I only hit about 2 PKers, and neither of them got a hit on me. I managed to just teleport immediately. I was, wide-eyed, staring at the screen. And actually, whilst I was doing these Black Demon tasks, I noticed a guy who had been dressed as a PKer at Edgeville Bank when I was preparing to kill them, who then came and ran past me dressed as a air crafter. I teleported straight away. I just didn't want him to put on, Mystic Robes, TB me, and just absolutely go ham. So I just ran, even if he was just skilling. But as you see from that little clip, we got 91 attack, then we got an emblem and a genie at the same time, always a nice thing, and then another emblem really soon after. And then we're at the skeletons. This was where I saw my second PK, and he was the scariest I'd seen so far, for sure. He was maxed out mage level 123, and I think I was luckily just 1 level too shallow for him, basically, so he couldn't attack me, thankfully. And there we go. So we've got them all. We've got 25, as you can see. Obviously I had to finish the task, and I got 1 lucky emblem. So we've got our 24 here, and I don't need anything else from this emblem trader. It's I'm not worried about needing an untradeable whip so that I keep it on death, because I'm intending not to die, so don't need to worry about that. But there we go, we've exchanged the 24 emblems. We now have 1.2 million points, and we can buy the beautiful rune pouch. This thing is going to be useful for everything. Everyone knows how good a rune pouch is. It just saves you 3 inventory slots. How can that be bad? It's going to be useful at DKs. My trips will last longer, all sorts. For the moment, I'm just putting laws, dust and fire runes in it, just to cover mainly all the teleports that I use, and some high alching if I take natures with me. Finally, I'm picking up the Crystal Hallie, and it's time to do a Thermonuclear Smoke Devil task. So straight off the bat from finishing the Wildy Slayer, I got a Thermo task, which was amazing, as I got 93 Slayer during the last task of Black Demons. So yeah, this is the first official task back at Slayer, if you ask me. And you can see the Crystal Halberd doing absolute work here, taking the Thermi down in 4 hits in some cases. It is madness. These hits are crazy. It's not so long ago I did not expect to be seeing hits like this coming from my hardcore Iron Man. Honestly, this is a pleasant change of pace. I really, really am enjoying this boss. At first it was just a little bit tricky, but it's fine, you know, and you can just see my first smoked battle staff there. That was a really nice loot. And then just later on in the task, towards the end, a second smoked battle staff. And that's crazy. These smoked battle staffs are 1 in 512. I've got 2 of them in a task of 176 thermies, and the occult necklace is 1 in 312. So good fight. Now, just to round out the video here, it's been an amazing week. I've had a lot of luck, and we are just back at Kraken. We're getting some really fun tasks again. I love boss tasks. They're really, really great. You know, Slayer boss tasks, I should say. The money they produce is huge. And yeah, you can just see the Imbued Heart is doing huge work here. I mean, it's nearly doubling my Kraken trips on just like the 1 inventory of food. If I get sharks, who knows, like, you know. But yeah, this has been a huge trip just with the extra defense and mage attack bonus from the Imbued Heart. So yeah, that's where we stand. Somebody pointed out to me today that I'm ranked 244. I'm very close to getting 99 HP, and I'm also obviously about a third of the way through 98 to 99 mage. So let's see if I can get 2 99s before next week, eh? No promises though. Anyway, that is it for this week. I'm going to carry on with this Kraken task, and I hope you guys have a wicked weekend and a great week, and I'll see you on RuneScape. Take it easy. Peace.